Shao is your father? And the one true Khan of Outworld. I can feel the bond between us. We are sisters in arms across timelines. My Melina's not a clone, we are sisters. Someone has been feeding you lies. Your Outworld sounds like a hellish place. It might as well be part of the Netherrealm. You look like me, but can you fight like me? Don't be surprised when I prove better. Liu Kang isn't a god in your timeline? A god? He's my consort.
You would steal my throne? Back from a sniveling imposter? You're my twin? No, I'm your clone. How do you have my face? Your face! It is mine! I can't take any more of these nightmares. You're wide awake, sister. This is Shang Tsung's doing. Why assume he's your only enemy? There can be only one Empress. Then off with your head, Queen.
I don't want to fight my reflection. You don't have a choice. Whom do your Ungadi protect? Emperor Boraicho sits on the throne. I fear the worst from this encounter, as you should, Tanya. Your Melina is a hybrid, created to please Emperor Shao Kahn. Who is this Shinnok you worship? The Prince of Darkness and Lord of the Netherrealm. You can summon dragons, a power I gained by defeating Blaze.
You are a son of Argus. I do not lie when I claim divinity. Every storm blows itself out, except for this one. The magic that brought you here. I don't understand. Yet another way in which you're inferior. You stand in the way of my ambition, and I won't be moved aside. There's never been a Taven or Dagon here. Maybe your Liu Kang has fixed this timeline. How are you better than me? You are a mere mortal. I am a half-god.
How did you learn my magic, Size-Off? By watching you every moment I was held hostage. I now regret ever making you, but you improved so much upon the original. We should join hands across timelines. Too bad neither of us can be trusted. I thought Liu Kang destroyed you. Titans aren't so easily killed. I don't relish having a duplicate, nor do I, Shang Tsung. Yet one more of me to kill. You won't be the one who survives this encounter.
The first blow is half the battle, and why you'll bleed before me. Here we are, born to be kings. We are princes of the universe. The greatest victories require no battle. Ha! I've never heard more ridiculous words. This is the last day you'll see. It won't be me who perishes. Two Tigors can't share the same mountain. Then go. This one is mine. The drumbeats beckon. Can you hear them? Let us heed their call to war.
Your greed and entitlement offend me. I won't apologize for taking what I deserve. Your katana is as weak-willed as mine. Or is it you confuse compassion for fragility? You killed your Jared? The weakling ninny ceased being useful. Return home, you rapacious fiend. Not until I add this timeline to my empire. Is your empire as difficult to rule? On any given day, it could crumble. In my reality, Shao forced me into marriage. I will break you free of that bondage.
Shall we test each other's might? Let combat begin. No imposter will infiltrate Outworld's army. Many of us already have. I will fight you to the last. I'd like nothing better. I know nothing of blood magic. Then you're not yet the perfect warrior. You rule Outworld where you're from.
I saw what I wanted, and I took it. Your Shao's actions are treasonous. To the throne, but not to Outworld.
This must be a bad dream. If only that were true. Do we share blood? Yes, but we are not brothers. Weren't the barriers between timelines closed? Not between yours and mine. Why are you here? Obviously, to replace you. This is a fight I didn't need. This fight was unavoidable. Your parents are dead too, and Jarek is to blame for it.
I won't be consumed by vengeance. How can your father's death not burn you? I fear the Lin Kuei is beyond redemption. Together, we will restore its honor. Were you also once Lin Kuei? I would never run with those dogs. From where did you spawn? The Netherrealm's fiery depths. If you're not me, who are you? I am the original Scorpion. You've come to aid me? To teach you how to be a true Grandmaster. We can't both exist. We won't for much longer. I don't have a twin. Our father was a man of many secrets. I will command the Lin Kuei. They will freeze you out, Pretender. How did you come to be? Thanks Shang Tsung's experiments. You are from another timeline, and here to take your place. What are you? The ghost of Kombat past.
If you're not Sateran, what are you? My kind are Saurians. I know it's you, Shang Tsung. Too bad knowing that won't help you survive. You're not a freak among your kind. All of us can shapeshift into warmbloods. You're the last Sateran in your timeline. All others were slaughtered by Shao Kahn. You've no right to assume my form. Then it's up to you to stop me. You'll show me your true face. Only if you best me in combat.
This isn't funny, Kung Lao. What in the realms makes you think I'm him? You'll die by your own hand. Some days I wish I'd never left Fengjian. I'm not real. This is all in your head. I have to stop drinking Madame Beau's special tea. You're a demigod in your timeline? And the protector of Earthrealm. I've stepped through the looking glass. How far down the rabbit hole will you go? This is a crazy training method. What better way to study your weaknesses?
Does Onaga exist in your timeline? Exist in it? He rules it. What is your role in your timeline? I'm a global martial arts star, aren't you? Are you here to help or harm? Who says I can't do both? What happened to your katana? An evil clown tricked me into taking her life. I grow weary of other timelines that keep the barriers among them closed. Accosted by yet another me. How many of us have you met?
2 Johnnies, 1 timeline. Man, this has mega hit written all over it. Whoa, dude, you are so cut. Yeah, I'm on the Santa Clarita diet. I'm still sleeping off CCA's holiday party, right? Nope, I'm as real as it gets, bro. I still say I should play me in the biopic, but I look just like you, and fight like you too. I finally meet Hollywood Boulevard Johnny. Fans love me. Do you know what they'll pay for a selfie? So, thoughts on the Temple of Kataravala? Would have been a better indie film.
Are you the great Kung Lao? Are you kidding? I am the greatest. I thought it fitting that you die by your own hand. I am not flattered by your imitations, Shang Tsung. You are the 4th me I have met this week. I will also be the last. Admit it, you have never had a greater hallucination. Raiden wasn't kidding about Madame Beau's special tea. Amazing. You look just like me, Johnny. Gotta love those Hollywood makeup wizards. One of me is more than enough. Madame Beau sure seems to think so.
Were you also once Umgadi? Umgadi? What's that? Your Sundo isn't a metropolis. It's a tiny village in a remote province. What are you, a shapeshifter? I prefer Master of Illusion. Brocade is behind this, isn't she? Huh. Of course it was the Queen of the Underworld. You won't replace me, I swear it. Everything you have will be mine. I can't believe there are two of us. We'll be back down to one shortly.
Is your cage as bad as mine? As bad? He's worse. Whose Keeper of Time were you from? Until recently, it was Kano. You can't be real. It's impossible. After all you've seen, how can you say that? I can't believe you're still Yakuza. Without them, I'd be nothing. How are you reading my thoughts? You're not a telepath too? If a man named Song approaches you, kill him. Why? Who is he?
Termachus, is that you? I now share your affliction, brother. My people are hemmed in like cattle. Mine freely roam the Kwaton plains. Every day I'm more feral than the last. We are doomed to become monsters, Baraka. My Tarkatans aren't like yours. Then there'll be meat for the tribe. You're not diseased. Diseased. I was born this way. Seeing you reminds me how ugly I've become. There's a reason we don't own mirrors.
You're from a previous timeline. Here to warn you that this one is in peril. You serve Titan Shang Tsung. I command his legions. Your Chronica lives and still reigns as Keeper of Time. Return to your timeline of origin. Not until I have destroyed this one. We do not owe Liu Kang loyalty. Without him, we wouldn't exist. My presence in this moment threatens the timeline. We must get you back to the future.
You also desire absolution. I seek it with every swipe of my blade. Together we can rid all realms of evil. It's a task I must face alone. What hell spawned you? Ha ha! You will never find out. Quan Chi is to blame for this. Who else wields such dark magic? How is your soul already redeemed? I am an unrelenting foe of evil. You are all that remains of my sins. The evil within you cannot be destroyed.
You won't welcome us in your realm? We already have enough mouths to feed. Is your Avernus barren too? We did not overfeed. Together we can bleed the realms, and neither Avernus will go hungry. Are you champion of your Avernus? I am its coven's arch-elder. My coven wants to question you. Its desire will go unfulfilled.
Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Anarchy is order, and government is war.
Fire Temple.
I won't take help from outside agitators. Then your uprising is doomed. A radical is a doomed man. Not in our case, comrade. It's suffering that brings us together. And I won't stop until all Sidans feel our pain. You're a traitor to the cause. Our endgame can't be anarchy. Your revolution has succeeded. My Sido is now blessed by chaos.